Okay, so this is the slide from yesterday's assignment where we went over the vocabulary, where it says the coefficient of x is always the rate of change. So whatever number is in front of x or with the x is considered your rate of change. The initial value, or what we call the y-intercept, is the number that is a constant. It just stands alone. It doesn't have the x with it. So in this particular story, we could say, like if I was making up a story to go with this, we could say I started out with $3 in the bank, so that's my initial value, and I'm increasing by 25 cents per week. If X was weeks, then the 0.25 would be like saying 25 cents per week. So looking at another example, this is the example we went over yesterday in the live. So here in this equation, it says that, if we're reading up here, X is the number of songs you download and Y is the total monthly cost. So this $3 is a $3 fee for joining an MP3 download site. So it's $3 a month plus 25 cents per song that you download. So 25 cents is the rate of change. That means you're going up by 25 cents every week. $3 is the initial fee, so that's what you started out with. Even if you didn't download any songs, you would have to pay $3 per month plus 25 cents per download. I hope this information helps a little bit. Let me pull up one more. Let me pull up the screen from today's. So if we're looking at the first problem on today's, here is the equation, y equals 15,000x. And if we go back to the paragraph, it says let x represent the number of years since the car was purchased. So x is years, and y is the total miles you would travel. So the total miles you've driven the car is equal to 15,000 miles per year. Since 15,000 is with the x, that would be the rate of change. And it says interpret the rate of change. So 15,000 means what? That's the number of miles you put on the car every year. All right. Identify and interpret the initial value. Well, is there anything out here? Like in the other one, we had plus 3. 0.25x plus 3. 0.25x plus 3. In this equation, we have 15,000x plus nothing, right? I don't see a number there. But we could write a plus 0 there. Let's think about why that makes sense. When you very first buy a car, before you ever even get in it, how many miles have you personally put on the car? That would be 0 because you haven't driven it anywhere yet. You didn't own it. So it wasn't yours to put miles on. So in this particular problem, for the second one, it says identify and interpret the initial value. The initial value would be 0 because you haven't put any miles on the car yet. And then for the last question, is the mileage increasing or decreasing? So if you're putting miles on the car, you're driving 15,000 miles a year, what happens to the mileage? Is it going up or is it going down? I hope this explanation helps, and let me know if it doesn't. I'll let you try the second one on your own for practice.